What's up, you guys? Aloha and welcome back to the channel. What's up, you guys? Oh my gosh, it has been a minute. Just kidding, it hasn't been a minute. We're gonna do a little eat an apple mukbang. Are mukbangs still a thing? I don't know, maybe I won't eat as much because sometimes you guys yell at me when I'm eating and you say, for this week's vlog, I thought I get asked a lot. Actually, let me back this beep. Let me start this over. If you're new here, my name is Tia Bee Stokes. I'm a mother of 5, major legend Mays, Taz, and Rose. I'm married to the handsome Andrew Stokes. And back in 2020, about 1,220 days ago, I was diagnosed with AML, acute myeloid leukemia. I started this YouTube channel a little bit before that. I'm just documenting life, all the things and the journey and the ups and downs of life. Every Sunday I go live. So if you are not doing anything on a Sunday, come and hang out with me here on YouTube land and just chat and talk about real life stuff. You know what I mean? So for this week's vlog, I wanted to talk about loss and dealing with grief and loss of loved ones. I get asked this all the time. It's kind of ironic that we planned to film this vlog this week because my dad actually, it's coming up on his 10-year anniversary of him being gone. Maze was born September 1st, 2013, and my dad passed away about 9 days after. So it was really, really hard, and it's been about 10 years now. It's coming on September 10th, it will be 10 years. And my mom, if you didn't know, when I was diagnosed with cancer in 2020, at the beginning of the pandemic, my mom passed away just a month after I was diagnosed. Exactly a month after, on May 24th of 2020. Gosh. So you're probably thinking, now that I'm crying, you're probably thinking, you're not dealing with grief and loss at all very good. But the thing is like when I talk about them, I just feel them so close, so close. So I wanted to share some things. Obviously, I still have my moments of missing my parents. And if you're anything like me, when I was a teenager, just me thinking about losing my parents, I would cry. And I would just like lose it. And I would just bawl in tears because I couldn't imagine my life without my parents. So just the fact that they're gone for reals now is like, it's crazy to think about. And to think me and my siblings, I'm the 7th of 7 children, and we always call ourselves orphans now because our parents are passed on. But the point of this vlog is to hopefully help one of you out there that may be struggling with loss, or maybe you've lost a loved one or somebody close to you. How do we deal with it? What do I do that helps me to be able to deal day to day and to be able to keep going? First and foremost, my mom, when I was in the hospital and my dad was on the other side and my mom was here on earth, she would tell me, Tia, Dad is with you. All you have to do is ask for him to be with you, and he will. And so that's my first thing. I think that helps a lot is ask. Talk to your loved ones, whoever it is. If it's your daughter, if it's your son, if it's a close friend, a mom, a dad, ask to fill them. Ask them to be with you. Ask them to be near you. Ask them. It's kind of fun because every time I go and speak, I get to go speak, I always ask for my parents to be with me. And it's so cool. Like when I'm actually speaking, I can feel them. I swear I say the craziest things when I'm speaking. And I know it's my mother. I know it's my mom because she was a huge speaker. My dad was a speaker. So that is one thing that I know that has truly helped me, is just to ask. I have a really cool story. When I was in the hospital for the second time from after my mom passed away, I went to her funeral, and I was in the hospital for round 2 of chemo, and I actually was trying to regain my strengths back. I was doing therapy, and I remember that tip from my mom to ask. And so I asked for my mom to be there, and I asked to see a sign. I wanted to know that she was there. And I opened up my Instagram probably like 20 minutes later, and some stranger on Instagram sent me a message about her chickens. Like, this random lady sent me videos of her talking to her chickens, naming her chickens, telling me about her chickens. And my mom loved her chickens. Isn't that crazy? My mom had chickens and she loved her chickens. She treated them like children. It was just such a cool moment because I knew that was a moment that was for my mom. Like, I knew that what that moment was directly from my mom. And that was my mom letting me know that she was there. Isn't that so cool? Like, they're so close and we don't even realize it. Another thing that has helped me is to realize that they are so close. Like, they're literally inches away. Like, if you think about a baby in a womb, like in your belly, when, you know, the mom is carrying the baby, they're literally like inches away from you, right? If you think about them on the other side of the veil, like, they're literally right there by you. It's so, like, even though we can't see it, even though we can't feel, like, we can't always feel it, just to know and have it in our minds that they are right there with you all the time when you need them and when you ask for them. So I think that's brought a lot of comfort, is just that knowledge of knowing that my parents they're there. Like, they are literally everywhere they want to be. My mom used to say that my dad could do more for us kids, or more for me, on the other side than he could do here in his mortal body. And that's brought so much comfort, because my dad, near the end of his life, he was really, really, really sick. We watched him pretty much like slowly die. That was really, really hard. And so I don't want to remember my dad like that sick, you know. I want to remember my strong, healthy, fun, smiling, vivacious, energetic, hardworking father. And I know that my dad is doing that on the other side. And I know that having that knowledge, he's doing more for us on the other side than he could do here in his mortal body. Our mortal bodies actually hold us back from so much. Just having that knowledge too, like, hopefully that brings comfort that they're happy. Like, they are happy. They are thriving. They are doing so much and working and serving and living literally in their best, lightful, glorious lives, you know? And that brings me so, so much comfort. I hope that helps. I hope that helps, and I hope that makes sense. The last thing that I wanted to share, and this is something that has really, really helped me to be able to live fully every day, is to live their legacy. Like, live my parents' legacy. Like, I think that's something that I thrive on right now, especially after my cancer journey, is living in my parents' legacy. Like, literally smiling for my mom and dad at everybody, talking to strangers, sharing my talents, dancing, performing, visiting the sick, like serving others, trying to be the funnest mom. My mom was a fun mom, so trying to be a fun, energetic, goofy mom that my mom was. You know, trying to find family moments with my family that my parents would have done. I think that's something that's really, like, that's probably been the biggest thing, is a lot of people ask, like, how do you go on? Like, how do you live, you know, after losing that loved one? Honestly, doing what they would want you to do. And that is living their legacy. And for me and my parents, it's loving God. It's loving Jesus Christ. It's loving family, being around family. It's dancing. It's sharing my talents. It's serving. It's teaching, it's speaking, it's sharing my testimony, it's being a good wife, it's being a fun mom and hardworking, and so many other things that I think that's where my focus goes, is living that legacy for my parents, because they're not here in their mortal bodies to do it. So I want to live that legacy for them. I hope I'm doing that for them. I hope I'm doing that for them, and I hope that they're proud. And I think that's one thing, our loved ones on the other side, I truly believe in living my life for them. Like, I hope they're proud. I hope my parents are proud. Anyways, I hope that gives you a little bit of comfort and a little bit of help and healing to whoever your loved one is that you've lost, whoever that one that you're missing at this time. I see you, I feel you, I know it's hard, but keep fighting for them. They want you here. They want you to live their legacy. They want you to shine their light. They want you to show love and compassion. They're feeling all those things right now on the other side, and they need us to do that for everybody else here. I hope that helps you guys. I love you. I'm grateful for you. If you have anything else that has helped you with grief of losing a loved one, put it in the comments. Share it in the comments below. I would love to hear it, and maybe it can help me as well. I do believe in therapy if therapy is needed. I do believe in medication too, if that's needed. I hope you know that we can do this together. We can go through loss and grief together. And I believe that we can be the legacy and be their light and their happiness and their joy here on this earth while they're in heaven. I love you guys. Thanks for watching today. Aloha means hello, goodbye, and I love you.